Hello, everyone. My name is Dylan Areno. I'm the product manager here at GitLab for distribution. And today I'm going to be kicking off our 15.1 release. Here is our scheduling issue for 15.1. And actually, this is our scheduling issue for the next three milestones, 15.1, 2, and 3. The reason for this change is we are going to be focusing the next three milestones mainly on efficiency projects and long-term tech debt items that we've been hoping to work on for a while now. And now that we have just finished our major release, or 15.0, it gives us a good time to do sort of a pseudo reset and tackle this, some of this work that we've been putting off for features. So, and not to say that this won't affect feature release in the future. Basically, the idea is that these efficiency projects will ultimately improve how quickly we can roll out features in the future, and we feel it's a good time to do so. There will be a few feature items that are mixed in. As you can see at the top, there is our GitLab operator, which is a long-standing item that we've been hoping to complete. But the main focus for the next three milestones will be those tech debt and sort of engineering quality of life items that we're excited to complete. So diving into the issues here, as I've been mentioning this one for a while now, is the Red Hat Marketplace listing. We want to be included in the Red Hat Marketplace because it shows that Red Hat is certified and stands behind an operator that we have created. And so we want to hold our operator to the same standards that Red Hat does to be listed in the marketplace. One of the main blockers right now is considering a replacement for Nginx for our Ingress controller. Namely, we have to have all UBI variants for all the images that we deploy. And basically, we need to either decide to replace Nginx or fork it. And so this issue here is a spike to investigate what the best path forward is. And then once we decide on that, it unlocks a lot more issues that we have scheduled for 15.1 related to listing the operator in the marketplace. So the next item here, which is diving into our efficiency work, is our long-term build efficiency vision. So right now we are having to maintain essentially two separate code bases, one for cloud native GitLab and one for our Omnibus package. This causes longer time to develop for all of our features because we have to implement it in two spots. And so by completing this work and moving forward with this vision, it'll essentially give us more velocity for every single feature we implement in the future. So this is big for us and we're excited about it. The first step here is to actually investigate what it would look like to parallelize Omnibus builds and reduce Omnibus upgrade diffs. So once this gets, this investigation is done, it sort of sets the roadmap for the rest of the work related to our long-term build efficiency. Next up in our efficiency work is improving our team pipelines. So right now we face, or we are facing, an increase in unscheduled work, and the cause is essentially these pipelines that are very complex. Originally, these pipelines were created organically, and they grew as they needed to, and were, iteratively worked on based on problems that kind of popped up. And so we haven't necessarily had a lot of time to dedicate specifically to improving these pipelines, and because of that, it kind of causes unplanned work or distractions. And so once we can improve these pipelines, it'll keep us focused on the issues that we want to focus on. And yeah, ultimately, in the end, allow us to produce more features more quickly for the end user. And so as I mentioned, we're not only going to be focusing on efficiency work, but another item that I've been mentioning in the past, and we need to continue moving forward as we progress, is our FIPS 140-2 compliance. So we have a couple issues, not necessarily related to the distribution team, but items that we can work on. And so in an effort, this is a very large cross portfolio effort for us. And so we want to keep this moving forward. So there's a fair amount of issues, at least in 15.1, that we'll be working on related to FIPS as well. So that about sums up for what we're going to be working on in 15.1 and gives you a general sense of what to expect for the next two kickoffs, 15.2 and 15.3. And yeah, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and thanks for listening.